Hey everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big little CoinsKid crew. So Bitcoin's doing something here that's really nice, to be honest with you. You're holding this ascending level support. You're closing inside of it. Okay, like I said to you, if you start to close below this negative statement, if you do start to see that, that's like a precursor to you coming down to the 1 fib. You lose the 1 fib, you're going to come down to these targets. Okay, these fib targets, minimal 1272 at 3160. Now you're not losing support yet. You're closing inside of it ascendingly. Do you see this? So there is a possibility here that we are mirroring this ABC correction like this. Okay, we came down, held to support. One day we sort of had this nasty wick down to that trend line. You see this trend line and the 786 retracement to this low, because you come up impulsively, correctively, 786 to this low, came back up, rode it all the way back up. Okay, now personally I wasn't putting bids on the 786 because I didn't know it'd come back that far. I was putting bids on that and rode it all the way up here. Okay, but right now you can see that this particular target here, this 786, if it would have been fruitful and put some bids on there, you could have rode it up to that trend line right about 38%. Okay, so right now is it just mirroring it? Are we going to sort of have this nasty wick down where everyone gets really bearish, starts to sell off? Okay, and it would offer an amazing entry point on this trend line, which is equally a 786 fib retracement. So you know it is a big if. Obviously, if we do get a third wick here, which is basically a triple bottom, if we do get that third wick and we ride it back up, that's a minimal 33% long opportunity with a really tight stop loss, because obviously the precursor to not doing that and that event playing out like that is if we start to come down and close below this support here, it could be quite negative. Okay, and you start closing below these key levels of support, I would imagine you're going to come to the 1 fib. So it's all a game of support and resistance, isn't it? Because potentially there is a chance right now that we don't mirror this wick scenario, okay, and we don't come down to this trend line, and right now we coil up and we break this and come up and we create this reversal pattern just here, because technically this is some kind of reversal pattern that Bitcoin's trying to put in here, some kind of W double bottom pattern, okay, an ascending triangle. You break this resistance here, I would imagine you're going to tackle these EMAs. You start to get back above them. Like I said to you, it's really important. The retest could be a fantastic place to put a long in, back up to the channel, like this would have been. Okay, like I said to you, you break back above the EMAs, you hold them back test of support, put some bids on the 20, because at that point you come up and you rode the ride up. Basically you rode the target up to the trend line, which was 17%. Do you see that? So that's the way most technical traders trade. So right now you could wait, get back above the EMAs, hold them back to support, and you could be looking at a beautiful little long up like you did there off that support, wherever it is at the time, on the 20 EMA, on the daily, because at the minute you're under them, you need to get back above and hold them back to support. Okay, and at that point, if you're holding back to support, you could be looking at a beautiful long up to that trend line again of 17%. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this moving forward. The most important thing Bitcoin needs to do here is get back above these EMAs, okay, and hold the monthly 20 EMA. So that's basically a quick little update for you today on Bitcoin. I'll try and get little updates out for you as best as I can, but right now, you know, if Bitcoin does come down and wicks down to that 786 with a really tight stop loss and we get a rinse repeat of what happened here, then we could be in for a wild ride of around about 33%. You know, all this is tradable on Bybit. Okay, the link is in each and every single video description. Do take advantage of the sign up bonus. It's a fantastic platform. You know, it doesn't have them big scam wicks that most of the trading exchanges have. You know, and this could be an opportunity when others are fearful. Okay, like I said to you, if we do start to close below that key level support on the monthly, then you've got a big short opportunity coming all the way down to the 55 on the monthly as well, which is around about 25k. So it's all about support and resistance. In a minute, we're holding it, you know, like we did here. So there's a big chance here that we hold this support and ride it back up to this trend line. Okay, and it's at that point, again, you could have another short opportunity at that point to come all the way back down to that trend line again. And we're just caught in a channel like this forever, which would be really tradable. Okay, so basically that's Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Back soon with another update on Bitcoin. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.